164, 128, 256, or 512? The bigger the better, right? That's almost $1,500. I can't possibly need storage that bad. Or do I? Hey everyone, welcome to DIY in 5. I'm your host Trisha Hirschberger, and today we are going to break down how much phone storage you really need. Whether iOS or Android, there are many considerations you should take into account before you spend way too much money on your next phone, or spend too little and end up with a phone that can't match your needs. If the tips in today's video help you out, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future tech tips. Alright, right off the bat, know that your phone operating system is going to take up some space. And while the actual operating system files might only run 2 to 5 gigabytes, the system functions, system apps, cache, temp files, and other things necessary for your OS to function can run you between 10 to 20 gigabytes or more. Both iOS and Android have a way to find your system storage. And currently, my Pixel 4 uses 13 gigabytes, which is about the same as a new iPhone 11. Plus, operating system updates will require an extra 4 to 5 gigabytes of free memory to safely update, so I would recommend mentally setting aside at least 20 gigabytes of your storage for operating system purposes. Next, let's look at your apps, particularly games. Some of the latest games, like Hearthstone, Wizards Unite, and Raid Shadow Legends, to name a few, each take over 1 gigabyte, and that can add up pretty quickly. Other apps like Audible and Instagram can quickly fall into this over a gig club when you add in user data and cache. That's over 5 gigabytes of storage taken up on my phone with just those few examples. Also, streaming apps like Netflix, Spotify, your favorite podcast app, etc. all allow you to download content for offline consumption. If you download a few movies, some podcasts, and your favorite playlist before going on a trip, that's another few gigs right there. Long story short, if you're a gamer, major offline content consumer, or someone who uses photo or video editing and sharing apps regularly, extra storage will be key. Speaking of photos and videos, this is usually the biggest space eater on any phone. As phone cameras get better, so does the footage they capture, usually translating to a larger file size. A still photo taken from a phone can range from 2.5 to 25 megabytes per photo, depending on the quality of photo taken and the photo type saved, i.e. RAW versus JPEG. The average 1.5-minute video of your dog being adorable will take significantly more space, well into the gigabytes depending on your settings. If you plan on doing tons of smartphone video and photo content creation, plan to get a lot of storage or transfer content off your phone regularly. But Trisha, how do I transfer data off my phone if I still want to use it? One of my favorite ways to minimize data use on my phone is by using the free photo storage offered with both Google Photos and iCloud Photo Library. iCloud offers 5 gigabytes of free storage to all users with pricing plans after that, and Google Photos allows unlimited photo and video storage with a small amount of compression and has pricing plans if you are a always save the original person. Honestly, unless you're blowing up large canvas prints of your photos, the minimal compression is fine for most. Plus, you can still access the photos using both through the phone's native photo app. If cloud storage isn't for you, you can offload your storage using physical storage options. Some Android phones still offer expandable storage by way of a microSD. We've covered how to choose the best microSD for you in a previous DIY in 5 video, link in the description. And I have it on good authority that Kingston has a shiny new Canvas Select Plus with A1 app support in sizes all the way up to 512 gigabytes. Huzzah! If you have an iPhone, you also have external storage options via a Lightning USB like the Kingston Bolt, but you still need an app to use it. iOS 13 doesn't support external storage like the new iPad OS does. TLDR, most users really don't need 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, or even 1 terabyte of phone storage. Most of us sit right in the 64 gigabyte or 128 gigabyte space. Weigh your needs thinking about the things that we've discussed in this video and shop accordingly. What's the one thing taking up the most space on your phone right now? Let us know in the comments. All right, thank you for watching everyone, and I will see you next time with more DIY in 5.
Isn't everyone just gonna say porn?
What?